Flagbearer of the NDC, John Dramani Mahama, has challenged the finance minister's claim that the economy has turned the corner. According to him, the country's debt remains unsustainable, as emphasized by the International Monetary Fund. The former president says figures churned out by the finance minister are deceptive. Nanaya Ojima reports.
At the Nat Hall in Koforidua, the NDC flagbearer held a meeting with some labor unions. Issues of the economy and strategies to revive it were key areas of interest. The former president, John Mahama, despite the debt exchange strategy adopted by government, says the country's debt remains unsustainable.
And I keep saying that the budget numbers this finance minister keeps showing us is deceptive. Because even as we sit today, in the budget that he read, he did not capture as part of his budget and the deficit the debts that we owe the independent power producers, which is almost $1.7 billion. And that alone is a single threat to the economy. Until we sort that out, we are not out of the woods yet. The finance minister said we've turned the corner, but we've not turned any corner. Just 2 days ago, the IMF came out and said Ghana's debt is still unsustainable. So it means that with all the haircuts and things we've done, our debt is still unsustainable. And so we're going to face major hurdles when we go forward. I believe that NDC has the men and women to sort out this economic mess.
Meanwhile, the NDC flagbearer says halt of debt servicing is the reason for sustainability of the cedi being witnessed.
This country currently is bankrupt, and that's the truth. Ghana is broke, and we've announced to the world that we cannot pay our debts. I mean, if you are an individual and you've taken debts from banks and microcredit institutions and you declare that you can't pay, it means you are broke. And that's essentially what we have done. So currently, we've deferred debt servicing. We're not paying any loan, zero. We're not paying both our domestic and international debt. And that is probably why the cedi is even stable. Because if we were servicing our debt by now, the cedi will probably be at about 40 or 50 cedis to the dollar. And so we're not paying, but we're negotiating with the various creditors. They finished the domestic debt exchange, phase 1, phase 2, and they've deferred the payment of the bonds. A lot of the bonds will go into 2025, 2026, 2027, and stretch as far as 2032. And then they've just reached agreement with the official creditor committee, which is the bilateral creditors. And they are cutting off some of the debts, the rest they are pushing back. It doesn't mean we're not going to pay. We will pay, but they are deferring the payment. And then now they're going to discuss with the Eurobond credit holders, the commercial credit companies, and then also agree on how to shift back the debt payments. So essentially, we are broke.